So next, IELTS general training. So the volume is 16. We go to the next section. Reducing injuries on the farm. Farms tend to be full of activity. There are always jobs to be done and some tasks require physical manual work. While it is good for people to be active, there are risk factors associated with this and efforts need to be made to reduce them. The first risk relates to the carrying of an excessive load or weight. This places undue demands on the spine and can cause permanent damage. Examples of tasks that involve this risk are moving 50-kilogram fertilizer bags from one site to another or carrying heavy buckets of animal feed around fields. According to the UK Health and Safety Executive, activities such as these should be avoided at all times. Their documentation states that other methods should be considered, such as breaking down the load into smaller containers prior to the movement or transporting the materials using a tractor or other vehicle. The risk posed by excessive force is made worse if the person lifting is also bending over, as this increases pressure on the disc in the back. If a load is bulky or hard to grasp, such as lively or agitated animal, it will be more difficult to hold while lifting and carrying. The holder may adopt an awkward posture, which is tiring and increases the risk of injury. Sometimes the load has to be held away from the body because there is a large obstacle in the area and person lifting needs to be able to see where their feet are going. This results in increased stress on the back. Holding a load at arm's length imposes about 5 times the stress of a close to the body position. In such cases, handling aids should be purchased that can take the weight of the load and minimize the potential for injury. Another risk that relates to awkward posture is repetitive bending when carrying out a task. An example might be repairing a gate that has collapsed onto the ground. This type of activity increases the stress on the lower back because the back muscles have to support the weight of the upper body. The farmer should think about whether the job can be performed on a workbench, reducing the need for prolonged awkward posture. So for this, complete the table. Choose one word only from the text. So risk factors, examples of risk and risk reduction measures to consider. So first risk factor is heavy load, lifting sacks of dash. So lifting, examples of task involve or moving a 50-kilogram fertilizer bags. So the answer for this is lifting sacks of fertilizer bags, carrying food for animals, and you have to divide into containers that weigh less and use a vehicle such as a tractor. Awkward posture. So when does this awkward posture takes place actually? If a load is bulky or hard to grasp, such as lively or agitated animal, it will be more difficult to hold. So this adopts an awkward posture. So animal, restless animal, moving something around a big dash. So there is a large obstacle in the area. So when we move obstacles, that also an example for awkward posture. So in order to reduce this, you should buy particular dash to help with the support. So in order to have this, you can buy handling aids. So aids is the answer. Buy particular aids to help with support. A lot of dash while working. So another risk related to awkward posture is repetitive bending. So a lot of bending while working. Fixing a fallen gate is the example. Repairing a gate. Fixing a fallen gate. Use a workbench instead. So I hope you understand the passage. Thank you for your patience. Bye.